Hello and welcome to Faithful to the Traitors. We are here to discuss the Traitors Australia Series 3, Episode 8. Hello everyone, my name is Ben.
Hello, I'm Alex. If you want to get in touch with us, go to our link tree, linktr.ee/faithful2. But all the ways to watch or listen to us on YouTube, Spotify, or any of your favourite podcast apps. There's comment underneath on YouTube and Spotify. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, give us a heart, tell your friends about us, share us on social media. And you can find us on social media on Instagram and TikTok by just going to our link tree, linktr.ee/faithful2. If you like the podcast and you want to give us a £5 donation, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/faithful. There you go. That gets all that crap out of the way.
Gretel, looking at you because we know that you've been inheriting lots recently. Ex-husbands, ex-wives, private planes, manors.
Someone needs to do a body count here of all the people that Gretel has.
What's Gretel's body count?
Lost. Yeah, well, technically, it is her body count, isn't it? The people she's lost in her quest of earning. I love her line today when they were playing that game, and she said, "Oh, welcome to my Airbnb. Obviously, I'm very rich."
But the decor.
Yes, I thought that was a great line from Gretel.
Brilliant. I mean, we say it every now and then, but maybe not enough. How great Gretel is as a presenter of this show.
Good. Really good.
She's quickly becoming the best Traitors presenter out of worldwide.
Well, Claudia
beating Claudia.
Well, I was about to say, Claudia Winkleman doesn't actually put on a character.
That's just Claudia Winkleman.
That's just Claudia Winkleman. The way she does her presenting is how Claudia Winkleman presents.
Mm-hmm.
With a bit of an edge to it. I mean, there is an edge to it. But
the Traitors UK, that is.
Yes, if you do, I'm sure you guys watch the Traitors UK. If you don't, then why aren't you listening to our podcast for that as well? If you are or not. But anyway, Gretel. Yeah, love Gretel. She's just brilliant.
So good. We've also started watching her on The Amazing Race Australia.
Yeah.
We're finally catching up, and she's a contestant with her daughter. So, we're getting into the lore.
We are. We're learning more and more about
lore.
Gretel. We also watched her do that infamous Big Brother interview.
Yes.
Don't blame the edit.
Don't blame the edit. You can't blame the edit of how you come across on these shows.
I loved her line in that when she said, my children try to fool me. I'm paraphrasing, but my children try to fool me, and I know when they're bullshitting me. And
no wonder she's so feared. So yeah.
She's so fierce.
That's our Gretel chat of the week.
Yes, get that out of the way.
Tune in again next week, everyone.
For more Gretel. We could do a whole podcast on Gretel, I reckon.
Easy. Especially once we've watched more Australia.
The Gretel podcast.
Amazing Race. Right, so we had the recruitment, the will he, won't he, with Reese. It was him in the end. Kirby had some deliberations with Gretel at night time.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on which way she wanted to go. Did she want someone to sabotage? Did she want someone to work with? Did she want someone intelligent? Did she want Luke? All those sort of things.
Poor Luke.
Listen,
joking.
Luke had a bad night.
Luke had a bad night, but we'll come to that.
I think he's the best player this game's ever seen.
So does Luke. Luke is very, very, very...
Who is there
confident about
to
himself.
argue with a white male? Not me. I'm not here to do that.
And his self-pity party.
I'll leave that for Tully and Rachel, whoever it was that said it. So yeah, Kirby was going through the things. Who should I recruit? This person, that person. She did end up doing Reese, picking Reese.
Well, she chose Reese. She didn't do Reese.
No. Well, who knows?
Well, that's true. We don't know what happened in that conclave.
After she cut those ropes, I think everyone was onto Kirby.
It wasn't just her hoods that were sheathed.
I'm really, as the episodes are going on, I'm really enjoying Kirby as a traitor, by the way. Like, she is like, she's a really ruthless traitor, but like not in a mean way, in a way that I'm just like cheering her on as she says things against the people, but against the faithfuls. And I'm like, yes, you keep doing it. And some of her one-liners, she's good. She's good TV. She's a good trait. She's really going up my my chart.
As a viewer, Kirby thinks the same way as like me watching it. You see what I mean? So like her deep contempt for Luke and by extension Josh is similar to my deep contempt for the fact that they're kind of like pushing their agenda forward.
Yes.
The way that she's kind of like dangling Reese like a mouse, like a cat, like a cat to play with.
Yes.
For long enough to make Reese feel confident enough to be looked after. And this is a horrible analogy. And then smack the cat out of the way. Like, drown it in a river.
Yeah.
You know, it's
It's in a way where it's like, actually, yes, I like you doing it. Whereas normally this type of gameplay, I wouldn't necessarily be cheering it on, but there's something about the way that Kirby's doing it with fun.
I also like the way she was like cutthroat. I think from the moment she was really cutthroat with AJ, like she just, as soon as she had AJ in her sights, she was like, it's from that moment I knew that Kirby was someone not to mess with. Like, we were very worried about. We thought, oh, Kirby, you're playing a silly game. You're not very trusting.
Lots
you
of
need to trust more
mistakes.
people. Yeah, you're kind of burying yourself with like people's like talking about you behind your back. You're not. People are saying it because of the mistakes you're making, not necessarily like them kind of coming up with silly allegations. But no, actually, I think Kirby's kind of gone full circle here, done a 180, really recovered.
She's done really well. So her and Reese are going to be working together now, as far as it goes. I mean, Reese kind of looks a bit lost as a traitor. He was kind of, the second he was in the conclave, he was like, I'm happy for you to just take the lead with everything. And, that plays into Kirby's gameplay quite well.
But they were a good team, because after Reese got recruited, Kirby suggested to Reese, just be yourself. This is good advice for anything.
Tips.
Be yourself. They got told then, via the method of a scroll, because Gretel was asleep by this point. Gretel was like...
Sleeping with a potential next husband or wife.
Potentially.
She's got to keep those bills paid somehow.
She's
not spending her own money to do it.
They should have the butler just dead on the floor one night.
Well,
like, that was my one night stand.
Someone's sleeping with the butler, and that's Chrissy admitted that she's been sleeping with the butler. So,
when did this happen?
She was talking about it just after breakfast.
Really?
Yes. She said she was up all night worried, and she was sleeping with the butler. I don't know what was worrying her most, sleeping with the butler or being recruited. But, she heard the word seduction and took it into her own hands.
She thought, butler.
That's what you mean. Is that what I have to do on this show?
This is very Bridgerton. It's like, don't sleep with the help. What was I can't remember what I was saying now. Oh yeah, they got given a scroll saying that they had to choose 2 people to play a deadly game. We've seen this before.
Deathmatch.
You've seen the deathmatch before. It's been this was much condensed version of it, as there was only 2 playing and not 4. And throughout the episode, you saw bits and pieces you peppered throughout the show of them talking about who they were choosing. Quite good edit, actually, I have to say. Very well done production. Very good, very good. Because you kind of, as the Luke story started to expand of today's episode, as did them making their choice of who was going to play the deathmatch. Evidently, they chose the twins. Brilliant decision. Couldn't really choose anyone else, I feel.
When we were watching it, we said to each other, wouldn't it be great? Choose Josh and Luke. You have to pick 2. Pick them. That's what they did.
Yeah.
So Kirby really is the audience here. That's why we like her so much.
Absolutely. We were cheering her on.
Pick both of them, and one of them has to go and have a death match against each other.
Because
perfect television.
Leave them rudderless, because one can't work without the other. They are one unit. One half can't be without the other.
One brain cell between them both. I'm joking.
And Josh is giving up all his for Luke to come up with all these brilliant names. I can't wait to
did
talk
see
about Luke
them
at the round table.
in their hotel rooms walking around topless. So
only one of them.
Josh
was topless. Luke was
broody,
more modest.
Yeah. he had a cardigan.
He had a pencil like that. Thinking about his dear Deirdre moment.
So you got to give him points for that, because we love a hotel room montage. Lawson has done 2 topless ones, but lazy production, they reuse the same clip twice.
Or Lawson was just doing the same thing twice.
The same sit-ups in the exact same pose?
Look, it's a routine.
The same pop of 6-pack.
Lawson's got a routine. He's keeping it up.
That's true. To look like that, you've got to do it every night.
Plus, Lawson knows his audience. You want to see them in the shower lathered up. You want to see them in the bath blowing away the bubbles.
Yes. You can make a whole career out of that.
Literally
Freddie has in the UK. Freddie from the Traitors UK has made a whole career out of that. So go for it, Lawson. So yeah, Reese is at breakfast, coming in, trying to be normal, and there's a few names going about, but then Luke bursts into the room. It's like a ray of sunshine. He is God / the sun.
It was he was glowing like the sun, to be fair.
He was.
Let's not forget in episode 1.
I know how far he's come.
He's come so far. Everyone thought it was Luke because he was red in the face after, and he had to literally tell everyone like it was hot in that room. That's why I was red in the face.
I mean, we shouldn't call him Luke anymore. We should just call him the best Traitors player worldwide.
Luke Holmes.
He came in
Mariarty,
and he announced that he's got it sorted. He knows the third traitor. He's the best player there ever was. He's got the evidence. It all happened yesterday to clarify it. Everyone drops their pastries, drops their fruit. Who is it? Who? Come on. And he said, I'm going to tell you at the round table. Yeah. But I'm just letting everyone know. Just so you know that I'm the best player.
He's such a ball teaser, isn't he?
He is.
He was
He's a
keeping all
fluffer.
this. He was a proper fluffer. He was keeping this all to himself, and he said he was
Got
doing
my attention for 40 minutes.
Well, he was doing it on purpose because he wanted to scare the traitor. He believed that, in a weird way, I feel like maybe Luke didn't know, but he was doing it in order to kind of like see the reaction of people to kind of like either confirm his suspicions or actually just find someone. I was adamant that when Luke said this, I was thinking back at like the round table, because he said this all happened at the round table last episode. And so I was thinking, what happened at the round table last episode? And Chrissy went up to him and pointed out, as we said in the last podcast, that Reese looked a little bit downtrodden when Alex got found out and left the show.
Yeah.
And I wondered if Luke thought that it was like a weird thing for Chrissy to kind of point out to Reese.
And
I thought Luke was going for Chrissy. And then later on in the episode, Luke was talking at Chrissy at the mantelpiece.
Yeah. Who is it? Who is it? You can tell me.
And you could tell that Chrissy was really uncomfortable by it as well. And I thought, oh, hang on, Luke's deliberately making Chrissy feel uncomfortable. Because his whole ethos was, I'm deliberately trying to make the traitor feel like they're standing out. He was honest. He said it was a female. So he went as far as saying that, which then kind of rattled Tully.
Doesn't narrow it down much though. It's either his brother or Lawson or Reese. It's like
yes,
or many of the others. Yeah, I mean, he didn't let anyone know who it was. I thought maybe he's got Kirby insights.
It seems so obvious though if it was Kirby.
I know.
And plus he kind of in the last episode, Kirby was like literally massaging his ego so much that I think Luke clearly likes to be told he's good or great or perfect or just brilliant, and he
knows he is,
and he always reverts back to childlike state when he does something wrong and the people aren't gushing the praise on him, which is why we saw later in the episode when after the round table happened, Luke was desperately trying to bring back. It was almost like a child going, I did something bad and I was a bit silly, but that's okay because I will just go now. You don't have to worry about me.
I'm gonna go.
Just gonna go. And he was clearly deliberately trying to get. And so this.
And everyone in the manor was like, yeah, okay.
No, they weren't. They were massaging his ego again. They was like, oh, Luke, don't worry about
Apart
it.
from
This was
Kirby.
just a one-off. Oh, Kirby hates it. Kirby wants him gone.
I think Kira mentioned, because then like 10 seconds later he said, well, tomorrow I'm going to get them. And I think Kira was like, oh, so you already forgotten about your thing.
You've recovered.
Yeah.
I have to say, Kira has been a lovely surprise. Like at the top, we've kind of like been jokingly saying like Kira's a bit of a wild card. She's going to get herself, knocked off the show. After like one of the first two episodes, we were like, oh, she's a bad faithful. They're just going to string her along and then knock her out at the end.
Yeah.
I still believe that everyone knows she's a faithful, but they won't keep her to the final fire pit. But I have to say, I think Kira's I like to see this spirit in Kira, where she's desperately trying to win.
She's getting into the game and she is taking it seriously. And also she seems to not like injustice or unfairness in the game.
And
she's
like
very much trying to stick up for, well, let's not just think that way. Why don't we actually widen our scopes and let's look at you, Luke. I mean, she is there, but like, and so she is gaining some. There's like a group
There's a momentum
forming.
happening with her.
Yeah, it's like Kira, Chrissy,
Tully and
Rachel. Yeah,
the girl band.
Yeah,
Chrissy's called themselves.
Kirby's not invited.
No, Dicko's going to manage.
Oh God,
Dicko's coming back for a one-time hit.
Yeah. So yeah, there's momentum there with the girls, and I like them as a group. They're good. They're trustworthy. They're strong together.
But they need to stick together, and also, the matriarch, not the matriarch, the hierarchy. The women are beginning to recognise that everyone does seem to be kind of like bowing down to the white man here. It's like Luke, as soon as Luke says something, everyone jumps to attention and snaps to it. Even Lawson and Claudia both said that we are Luke's sheep and he is the shepherd and we are going to follow him, and whatever he says, we're going to vote that way.
That's why it was funny when he went, the person who he was teasing all day was Claudia, because Claudia was the one who teamed up with him a few episodes ago when they both said Kirby and Reese, and they were like, oh, we've got the same name. So he did kind of backstab her a bit there, and that was kind of looked over. Like, that was one of his allies, and no one seemed to be like, well, you've just backstabbed your ally, and no one's questioned that. Yeah, he's
No, I agree with you there.
Getting an easy ride with his gameplay.
Because Claudia kind of has been always around Luke throughout the series, and they've always kind of generally been agreeable with each other. And as I said, Claudia, it was Lawson who said it. Lawson said, "I'm your sheep," and it's kind of like a running narrative again in this episode. Lawson even barred when he went "bah" when he was at the round table. But Claudia kind of agreed with Lawson, saying like, "Yep, Luke, whatever you say tonight, I'm with you." Obviously, Claudia couldn't vote for herself, but I think you could see there was a little bit of shock and disappointment with Claudia when the name came out from Luke's.
And there was a really good, and there was a really good thing from Kirby, even though she's a traitor, so she's kind of saying what she needs to say. But she said something like, we're listening to Luke like he's getting everything right, but these group of boys have been throwing different names out every episode, and they just happened to throw 2 that were correct out. So why do we think this third one is now correct? So yeah, that's a really good point. Actually.
It's a very good point.
They don't know what they're doing, like anyone does.
Because again, we have to remember going back that Luke in the episode 2, I think, said to everyone, "I have all 3 of the people, all 3 of the people," and
this gets Kira's back up as well.
And I think only one of them has been the one he originally, like of the 3 people he's now tried to get out, Alex, Alvin and Claudia, only one of them was one of his original 3. So actually, Kirby was quite right to bring that up. Luke is literally just saying names. And if you say enough names, eventually you're going to be correct. It's just that luckily, just by chance, a game that Luke and Josh will know very well very soon, Luke was able to name 2 names correctly first time round. And it's just the fact that, like, I think Luke, though I felt a bit sorry for Luke, I must say, in tonight's episode, because I think in his head, he was so adamant he got it right with Claudia.
He was the best traitor ever seen, the best player ever seen.
He said, "I'm going to become the best." And he's kind of sitting there, and you could see, like he was just getting so excited, and his like little bead of sweat was going down his chin.
To have that confidence.
But it's genuine confidence, which was what was a bit surprising, because there was absolutely no lack of, like, he didn't at any point think he was in any way wrong.
No way I could be wrong.
He was so confidently wrong. It was almost,
it's a marvel,
impressive to watch.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
I wish I could feel that way.
So jealous of Luke and Josh.
That's what it's okay when you're pretty. You can be confidently wrong. That's the thing.
If only. That's why Chrissy gets away with so much. Because Kira's very much on the Luke keeps saying, "I 100% know these ones are traitors," and she's like, "Well, how do you can't say?" She's very hard on the 100% thing.
Yes.
And so yeah, you're right, Kira.
No one can be 100%. Even when you're right, you still can't go in 100% confident that you are right.
Unless you're a white man, then you can.
Unless you're a white pretty boy.
And if you get it wrong, you can get away with it.
If you get it wrong, you just walk into a room, look a little bit sad, feel a bit sorry for yourself, and then everyone comes swarming at you and patting you on the back, saying, "It's okay, don't worry about it." Even what was it? Lawson said. He said, he deserves some grace. He had
because he has got 2.
He's got 2.
2 out of 8.
Give him some grace. Come on. But that, I genuinely think if that had been like anyone else, like it would have been immediate attack. And that's why I kind of...
They were like, you're a traitor. And banished.
100%. Yeah. And Kira's the only one, although it's a bit frustrating because Kira's wrong, but Kira's the only one who's kind of like doubting, outside of the traitors themselves, who's doubting Luke's confidence. And I like that about her. Even though we moaned about Dicko getting rid of... using a gameplay to get rid of the faithful. I do like that Kira is the only one questioning it. And it's
staying independent thoughts.
It's like people on Facebook when they kind of like, there's a fact presented to them and they just bring out this outrageous thing and they say, "Yeah, well, I looked it up. I got it right."
Do your own research.
I did my own research. I used my own mind.
Luke did a few of them on this one where it was lovely Luke, but like the past 2 episodes, he has been slowly growing more and more confident, where it's stepping over the line to Dicko cockiness.
Yes.
And like he said, I think Kira said something to him and he was like, she's like, "Well, how do you know it's 100%? And he's like, "Because I thought about it. Because I looked at it.
Oh, no,
Because I actually thought of it." It's just like, oh, piss off, actually.
I've been using critical thinking.
Yeah, critical thinking, that's what it is.
And he said it with such a kind of sarcastic laugh and then he was like, "Critical thinking?" And it's like, you arrogant.
It was.
Kids.
That's why this was so poetic, the fact that he picked Claudia, who was wrong. Like, it was the best thing ever. And even though Claudia, you could say Claudia was annoyed, also she could not wait to get up there to say that I'm faithful. And it's like, yes. That was wonderful. I wanted the cameras to stick on Luke the entire time to see his reaction, because he was so cocky and so sure, and he'd been boasting and talking about it all day with his big plan and his critical thinking and he's 100% right. And then the fact that he was wrong was just beautiful.
It's just his speech. It's like he has to command a room. He walks into the breakfast room, and he's like commands the room and tells everyone what he's thinking.
He needs to be taken down a peg or two.
Yeah, he goes to the round table, commands the room, and tells everyone what he's thinking because his thoughts are the most important ones, and no one else is
and
comparable.
He was wrong.
And he was wrong.
That's the best bit.
And he even told them, "It's like, don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. Just let me.
I want to hold the whole court.
I need to hold court. I need to tell everyone exactly what I'm thinking." And he was wrong.
That's what's so amazing. Right? Love it. Beautiful television.
It was.
The mission was a odd, convoluted one where they had to press buttons in a certain order to win stuff, and if they all pressed, it was like a risk reward thing, and it was the dagger which gave you 2 votes, which really,
oh my god, yes,
was pointless and wasted, which Tully
pointed out.
Beautifully pointed out.
Glad you got the dagger. She turned to look
put it
at
to really
Luke.
good use today, didn't you?
Yeah, really good use today, didn't you, Luke? That was an interesting one. Like Tully, it's like, it's weird that like no one, it's one of those weird things that everyone's thinking it, but everyone's afraid to be the first one to say out loud that clearly there's a doubt in the back of their mind about Luke now. Like there's doubt because I don't think Tully voted for Claudia. I don't think Tully felt comfortable with that vote. No. And nor did a lot of them. Lawson said he only voted, as we said earlier, because of the sheep, because he's a sheep.
And if you didn't, you then bring some attention onto yourself for no reason. So I kind of had to go for her. But yeah, I mean, it was kind of, there was no really conversation around the round table. It was Claudia. People were listening to Luke.
They were going in just basically going for Claudia because they blindly followed Luke. And it's such a shame also because we've had so many nice weeks leading up to this week's episodes of the Claudia of the Claudias of the Traitors, because everyone's kind of been voting with their own mind, so there's been such a sporadic vote. And the last 2 has been very much a whitewash of like votes. Like Alex's and Claudia's have both just been everyone's but 1 or 2, everyone but 1 for Claudia's case. And I don't like that.
I also go back all the way back to breakfast really quickly with another Kiraism. It's like her and Alex had that lovely moment around the banishment table last episode where they let their feud end and they loved each other. And then around breakfast, Kira was like, I was really disappointed Alex left. She gave in. She gave up. Really disappointed me. It's like, right.
Oh, no.
Can't win.
Wind your neck in,
Kira. Kira can't be happy. She refuses to be happy.
She's one of those people who she's not happy unless she's unhappy.
She can't let the sunlight in.
No, she can't be happy unless she's miserable about something.
The Traitors had a secret mission as well, where they had to write 2 names on a board.
Well, we discussed this already.
Just letting everyone know that they had to physically do something, which was nice because Reese actually helped in a way with his stand-up comedic act. He was helping.
By standing up?
He stood up, watched around. He said, if anyone comes into the room where Kirby's doing her secret thing, I can do a one-liner, distract them.
Yes.
And had her back. So, they're working together.
Lucky for everyone, he didn't have to do any of his routine.
No.
But I loved Kirby was looking for the chalk. Didn't look at the obvious place, which was actually on the chalkboard.
Yeah. Spent ages writing Josh's name, but then Luke's name was just a scribble.
A peculiarly long time writing a name. But yes, no, I agree with you. I think the teamwork, this was a nice little glimpse of perhaps there is going to be a connection with Kirby and Reese. Reese was able to stand court, as you say, watching the whole room, make sure that no one was going to walk in with Kirby writing the names up. Kirby had confidence that Reese had that in control. Yeah, it was lovely. It was nice to see. It was nice to see because originally Kirby's reason to bring Reese in was that she could technically throw him under the bus, and if she did, then it's fine. It's just fodder. But I think Kirby actually does want to keep Reese in, I think she wants to work with him.
If she can, because Chrissy is eyeing up Reese, isn't she? Like, big time.
But that's the girl band, isn't it? Kira, Tully, Rachel and Chrissy. Now they've got Reese in their sights.
So good luck. The gays.
The gays are trying to kill them.
So we do need to learn a bit about Reese, the new traitor, and also Claudia, who was banished. She was a faithful. Luke was very upset and surprised. So,
gonna rub this salt wound in, Luke.
What's your name and where do you come from?
Claudia.
No.
Oh.
Reese. That's correct.
Okay.
Aussie comedian and writer Reese has been a judge on Drag Race Down Under since 2021. So there you go. That's all we get.
That's
for
all
Reese.
We're getting from womensweekly.co.
He has got his own Wikipedia page. So, he's like the most famous one.
Why don't we have a Wikipedia page?
Maybe we do. We might have a Wikia page in the Traitors fandom somewhere down the bottom of the list, link list. Claudia featured on the 2022 season of Love Island Australia. Not Love Island Down Under.
Down Under.
And was crowned the winner with Austin, who are still together to this day.
Oh, that's nice to know.
That's rare, very rare, to find love on Love Island and stay together.
The irony, since the show is called Love Island.
Yeah, so good for you, Claudia.
Yeah, I'm glad for Claudia. And who was it, Justin?
Yeah, maybe.
Claude and Just.
Mm-hmm.
Just Claude. There's a reality show for you, Network 10, Thursday nights.
She looks like a Kardashian. She could have her own show.
Tonight on Just Claude. I told him I wanted a pink dress and he bought me a blue one. God, I'm really crap. Right.
So
Would
there
you
you
watch
go.
Just Claude? Would you do a podcast on Just
I
Claude?
might watch the pilot
Yeah.
just to see. Depends what her husband looks like. If he's on Love Island, I'm sure he's lovely.
I'm sure he's a very good looking lad. Josh
So
and
look him
Luke
up.
were both on Love Island, don't forget.
Well, yeah, and they look great with their tops off. So
Ben's just looking up. Is it Justin or Austin? It's Austin,
No.
so it can't be called Just Claude.
Oh yeah, I said Austin, but I forgot what I said. Austin.
He's got a very thin moustache.
Oh yeah, Australia. There you go. There they are. They're lovely.
They are. Oh, they're a lovely couple. God, he's huge.
That's what she said. So there you go.
He looks like the main character from what's that film they've just re-released in live action form? The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson plays the guy, Mawam or whatever. Moana, yeah.
Maybe.
Sorry for any culture I've just disrespected by calling it Mawam. I do apologise.
Mawam is a sweet.
It's a sweet, yes.
Moana is a Disney show.
Yes.
So there you go. She's still married, happily in love, blah, blah, blah. So she's
Good.
doing fine. Lovely time.
Yes.
Death match. We got 2 out of 3 rounds where there's been lots of different versions of death match throughout the world of the Traitors. They're always a little bit different in different countries. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
Well,
Round 1, very quick.
Yes. First card chosen, Luke. Done.
Good one, Gretel.
1 of 3. Let's go.
Can you shuffle those cards a bit more, please? God.
She was a bit crap at shuffling. If Gretel has
nervous.
one flaw in her skill set, shuffling cards must be it. Well, they should have
We're
done.
going to see it on The Amazing Race, aren't we?
She has to shuffle
Because
cards.
there's going to be a challenge where she can't do it.
She can't tear the envelope. Good tear.
I was also saying to you, Josh and Luke, they are prime as a Amazing Race Australia couple.
I would watch Amazing Race Australia with Josh and Luke.
I think they'd be good on it.
I think Bo would instantly get an
Bo
attachment.
Ryan
love
would
them.
love them.
Bo would love them.
Someone commented on our thing saying Bo Ryan's highly rumoured to be in the next series of Traitors Australia.
I'm on board. I'd love to
Is
see
he not a
Bo
bit too
Ryan.
big to be a contestant, to lower himself to that?
No.
No, okay. I just see him
He
taller
hosts
than he should be.
Australian Top Gear.
and
He's like-
Gladiators and Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, all the physical shows.
Mm.
It's because he's physically fit. Physically fit. Physically fit.
Seen every inch of him.
Clearly, yes.
So yeah, they were doing best of 3. We saw the 2 games, one each.
Yes.
It's hard to say.
It was a draw, so they had to do the
was.
final.
And the
best of
producers
3.
again were like rubbing their hands together because they then went through every single card bar the last 2.
They put a special effect on the screen
It
where
was.
they glowed the
They
cards.
couldn't believe
They
it.
could not believe it. That
So,
was literally the
yeah.
director's eyes widening and focusing back in again.
We've got a Logie.
Here it comes.
Do you think that's going to be the moment of the series? The nomination?
Do they do that on Logies?
I don't know.
They do it on in the UK. We have the BAFTAs,
Moment of the year, yeah.
and they have moment of the year, and every year the Traitors in the UK get at least 1 or 2 nominations
Yeah.
for it.
For an emotional moment.
Well, emotional or like a big cliffhanger
Yeah.
or whatever. And
So I could see that being on the big screen. The glowing cards. So it comes to a 50-50 chance, and it's Luke who has to pick, isn't it?
Luke has to pick
Yes.
one of the final 2.
The best player in the entire world is falling onto him.
Yes.
After he made his announcement saying, "I should go. They should get rid
I
of
really
me.
should go.
I'm going to get them tomorrow, though. If I don't go."
There's no reason for me to stay. Please.
And there's
Put me
no
out my
way that he
misery.
can prove his man of honorness because you can't really pick. It is up to luck. This
Now,
one.
I say this every series where they put a luck-based game in it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to say it again now, but in very clipped form. There's no place for a luck-based elimination on the Traitors.
No.
I do not like it, Sam. I am. I will not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like it. I hate it. I absolutely detest a luck-based elimination.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
either
even
way.
worse at the round table.
Yeah, I was going to say at the round table it's really bad, but also in the games it's kind of like a bit. But this one's a bit different because they're twins, and they're kind of the same. They're playing the same game now, aren't they? Really, they were individual and they've morphed into one person. So I don't care that much.
If one of
them goes, I still have the other.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really feel like a loss.
Yeah, but they're lost with one without the other. But Josh is ready. Josh, to be fair, before any of this happened, Josh did to camera say that he wants to take the lead now. He feels like that because Luke made such a monumental mistake, such a cock up, that nothing could recover him
live
from
that
this.
down.
Yeah, no, he's never going to live this down. The whole of Australia hate him.
Every Christmas, that family are going to hear that.
Yeah, around the Christmas table, they'll be carving that
Luke,
turkey.
do you remember that time
You accused Claudia of being a traitor.
when you said you were the best player worldwide multiple times in front of the whole people? Yeah.
Imbecile, in front of the nation.
Whose cheeks are red now? Yeah. So
Josh wants to take the mantle. Josh wants to take the lead.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually, his finger pointing is at Lawson. So
yes,
Lawson,
all of a sudden.
Yeah. So Lawson, but for the reasons where Lawson kind of confesses is the reason why he's with Luke and Josh. So because Lawson is kind of hiding behind Luke and Josh as a sheep, Josh thinks that he's deliberately doing that as a traitor, so he's out of plain sight from any accusations at the round table. It makes sense. It makes sense.
I mean, the other twin, Luke's taken out his best mate Claudia, so Josh may as well take out his ally Lawson. And Kirby's just laughing.
Laughing all the way rubbing her hands
bank.
together. Kirby's done so well to get her name out.
She has. Good for her.
Yeah, she's brilliant.
So on the side of being unbiased, which one of the brothers do you think is going? And I'll say the other one.
Okay. Well, from the reaction at the end of the episode, when Luke picked up the card, turned it, and then slammed it down,
sat back.
He looked happy about the outcome, but then he also seemed angry. So was he angry because he just knocked out Josh? Was he angry because he got the card, the death card?
Exactly.
It's tricky. There's no way you can tell.
Well, I think Josh is going then in that case.
Okay, well I'll say Luke then for the fun of it.
Okay.
Farts and giggles.
There you go. See, that's why it's good with the two twins. You can just say either.
It's like if we went on the Traitors and we were doing the death match.
That would get a Logie.
That would get a bloody Logie.
And then we can then
you'd
do
be laughing.
And then we can be a couple on the Amazing Race Australia. See? It all works out in the end.
And then we can be a special comedy booking for Ninja Warrior Australia.
Yes. And Deal No Deal.
Deal or No Deal Celebrity Edition.
See?
We can do the rounds.
It's going to be wonderful.
It'd be a wonderful time for everyone.
You can make an appearance in Claudia's reality TV show with her husband.
Well, I can't do it now, just Claude. It has to be called Ost Claude. Doesn't make sense.
Claudia 9. Cloud 9.
I literally thought you were going to call it Claudia Nazi.
I'm on Claudia 9. Cloud 9, Claudia 9. She's really happy with her husband.
Claude 9, yeah, okay, I get that.
Yeah, it's
Claude
not great.
9.
It sounds like a sci-fi show.
I get it. Claude 9.
We'll get there eventually.
Babylon 7, or whatever it's called.
So there you go.
Claude becomes a fascist.
No. That's where we're leaving this episode, in the hands of Luke and Josh. One of them will survive and
Very
one of them
safe
will
hands.
be murdered.
Very safe hands.
I know which one I would prefer, but I'm not going to tell you. Whichever one's the hotter one. But I'm not going to tell you that either.
There you go.
Let us know who you think has lost the death match, and we will find out next episode.
Absolutely. Go to our link tree, linktr.ee/Fable2. All the ways you can watch or listen to us is on there. And as I say, you can just comment underneath the video or get in touch with us directly. Either way, we will appreciate it. We normally read out comments. We've not done any this week, which is a bit odd. But that doesn't mean to say we don't read
Been
them.
too busy talking. There have been comments, but I can't find them.
We've yapped so much. But
it's probably just people telling us how hot people are. That's normally our comments.
Never us.
It's
Although
our
someone did
audience.
say they like my legs.
That's true.
If you are watching the podcast or you haven't watched it in a while, we now have our
Three-quarters of our bodies on the show instead of just half.
We're like the bow of this podcast.
The Bo Ryan.
Because every time a new challenge appears, we get less and less clothing to the point that I'll just wear budgie smugglers. And I can be on one of those wakeboards with a paddle, or go down one of those slides with all the foam. We've watched far too much.
I'll leave it for
Amazing
Josh
Race.
and Luke to do that.
Absolutely. But yes, thank you to everyone who joins in and listens and watches, and we appreciate you and we love you very much.
So until next week, stay faithful. Goodbye.